Conferences, you get a bunch of people hanging out together, and they just
Yeah, I love that
they
too.
glom together, and then they attract more people who want to hang out.
Yeah.
I think that's one thing that people have a hard time believing, because everybody talks about that when they go on their heart-centered path. They all talk about the confirmation that floods in from the universe, synchronicities and opportunities, and the people who are out of alignment with their path, they have such a hard time believing that because they're doing the struggling and they're paddling upstream. And I often think of it with like a surfing mentality, like you're paddling instead of catching a wave.
Yeah.
And when you're aligned with your heart, you're riding a wave to the shore, and you're not having to paddle and force and use so much effort.
Yeah.
And I love the sense of being in the flow with traveling. You know, going to countries that I've never been to before. Here I'm in Switzerland, first time ever, and just making new friends and having new experiences and creating things. And it's so easy and so simple and so flowing. It's like the universe guides you. Like you've caught the wave, and it just carries you.
Yeah. I've noticed that relating to that, it's like I've learned that people are in general shitty at predicting the future, because even when we like try to control, just like you guys talked about, to control the future, and then like you say, not open for input, but when we are in that space, the light will be pointing towards in that open space, and there's so many options, and there's so many. It just shows it to you, and then you can just, like you say, catch a wave. And I felt a bit out of it, but just that thing that we can't predict the future.
Like this, you can't predict the future, but in one way you can kind of make it seem like you can predict the future. And then if you try to create the same day over and over and over again, like if you know that you're going to go to work tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, and then after that, and then you're going to have the weekend, it seems like you're predicting the future, but you're just recreating the same thing over and over again, and you don't really know if tomorrow is going to be similar at all. But if you keep doing it, it really seems like you knew from beforehand.
Yeah.
But and what we're talking about is letting go of knowing, or realizing that you don't know it anyway.
Yes,
and
that was perfect.
Mm-hmm.
That's what exactly like when realizing that we don't. In the end, we never knew, and we will never know, and we actually don't know what will happen. And we rest in that, and we are comfortable not knowing, instead of trying to box in every single aspect of life. Then not knowing becomes cool.